wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come.
Welcome back to Two Cool Guys, Two Hot Picks. This upcoming New Comic Book Day, July 14th, has a lot of great comic books coming out. I'm going to throw it over to my friend Mark from Legion of Comics for his hot pick for this New Comic Book Day.
What is up, Comic Army? I'm Mark from the Legion of Comics, and I'm here today to talk about my hot pick for this coming week's New Comic Book Day. So there's a lot of good stuff out there that's caught my attention, but the one that's number one at the top of my list has got to be Beyond the Breach from Aftershock Comics. So this is an issue number one from Aftershock, which has caught my attention more so lately ever since they dropped We Live. So they've been dropping some really cool stuff. It's definitely a independent publisher, a smaller publisher, but they've been putting out some decent content. So this one's caught my attention because I read Out of Body 2 last week. There was a preview for it in the back of it. It looks fantastic. So it follows this young woman by the name of Vanessa who's just trying to get away. Her mother has died. She found out her boyfriend's cheating on her with none other than her very own sister. So she takes off for a drive to clear her head, and a breach opens in the sky and above California, and monsters, twisted stuff comes through the breach. It turns California into a nightmarish wasteland. So her, a young man, and a small creature companion together, and it's a battle for survival in this new horrific world that they're stuck in. So it sounds awesome. It looked cool from that little preview, and it's written by Ed Brisson, and there's art by Damian Casero. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But there's also like a metal variant for it, a 1 in 15 incentive. But even cooler than that, be sure to check out RKFA Comics, because none other than the C-list villains themselves, who are fantastic members of this community. They have a fantastic podcast. They've gotten together and they've put out their very first exclusive variant for this book. And you can, like I said, you can find that at rkfacomics.com. And they got the amazing artist Rudy Owl to do the cover. It looks fantastic. I'm excited for mine to show up. I'm excited to check this series out. So be sure to give it a shot. And let's kick it back over to the Comic Vet to see what his hot pick for this coming week's New Comic Book Day is.
I'm excited for that pick, Mark. Aftershock has been releasing a lot of great stories lately. I'm sure Beyond the Breach is going to carry on that tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris. I'm the Comic Vet. Hope this video finds you safe and well. My hot pick for this upcoming New Comic Book Day is a Spider-Man title. No, it's not the Amazing Spider-Man. No, it's not the Fantastic Spider Shadow Limited series. It's actually issue number one of the Sinister War. Let me tell you a little bit about this comic book that has a lot of variant covers, some of which I'm going to spotlight right here. Dr. Octopus is back, and the Sinister War has begun. Ock's got a brand new Sinister Six, and if you think that he's thought big in the past, think again. What Doc Ock doesn't know is that the Vulture has a sextet of his own, the Savage Six. It's an all-out war between two of the greatest villains in the Marvel Universe. And the only person that they hate more than each other is Spider-Man. Spidey's in deep trouble with the toughest battle that he's ever faced. Now, everyone, my favorite Spider-Man story is the death of Kraven, Kraven's Last Hunt. But after that, it's a multitude of Sinister Six appearances that are personal highlights for me over the years of reading The Amazing Spider-Man. I'm actually looking forward to this, even though it's brought to us by Nick Spencer and Mark Bagley, but I'm kind of hoping Nick Spencer redeems himself. He's got 12 villains that he can have a lot of fun with, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. Either way, his time with Spider-Man is almost up, so I'm hoping that he goes out on a bang, and a Sinister War could be that bang that I'm personally looking for, and I hope that you're excited about it too. So that's my hot pick for this upcoming New Comic Book Day. Thank you for your time, and remember, we are Legion.